Oh my gosh, he's just kind of blown the doors off the Spanish speaking market, and we're just embracing them, our family, our friends. I can't wait to meet some of them in Las Vegas. It's going to be incredible to meet these folks and just see all of their success in P2S Travel and beyond. So let me go ahead and turn it over to my friend, my partner. This guy is out of the New Jersey marketplace, none other than Mr. Dwayne Eddings. Mr. Eddings, I'll turn it over to you.
Thank you so much, Rosa. Can you hear me and see me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you and see you just fine.
Awesome. Just first of all, I want to give it back to all the phenomenal leaders that you have with this group of TWC. I love the Together We Can Win. That whole mantra is great, and with so many phenomenal leaders inside of that, everybody gets a chance to partake in the success. So whether it be upline or downline or sidelines. We always used to say one thing, that your time is coming. You never know when it's coming, but your time is definitely coming. All you need to do is plug into a system. So I just want to thank you for having the vision and putting together and spearheading and being the forefront and the leader of this phenomenal group and leading by example, leading from the front, not sitting back just riding a paycheck, but actually leading from the front, hosting and presenting and doing everything you need to do. So we appreciate you 100%. So, ladies and gentlemen, tonight I just want to take some time as we get ready to go into the holiday season. We have quite a few things available, and I just want to share with you some terminology of what you can share with individuals to get them to start signing up with you, whether it be a customer or whether it be a partner. Tonight's theme is making money, thinking outside of the box. Making money, thinking outside of the box is what I find, guys, is that some of us tend to talk too much. We tend to try to oversell, or we tend to try to explain everything about what P2S does, and it comes across confusing. So one of the things we have been experimenting with the group was the KISS theory. KISS is keep it simple, stupid, which simply means the less said, the better off. So as you're introducing to people to the webinar, and we have a simple slogan. Listen, get a 6-day, 5-night, 5-star resort for $99, or less than $100. Don't mention no names. And what you want to do is you probably want to take. This is just a screenshot from our slides. On social media, though, I chop off the P2S Travel, because when I post on the social media, it just shows this 6-day, 5-night, 5-star resort, $1,400 value, and it creates the excitement and it creates the anticipation, because they want to know more about it. They want to see where they can go to one of these locations for less than $100. So, and if you get them involved or get them in front of a C. Anthony Harris or a Rosa Battle or C.J. Eden or Dr. Kennedy, any one of these phenomenal leaders that are doing the presentations, I guarantee you, if nothing else, you're going to get a customer, if nothing else. So let me just share this with you. I'm going to teach you tonight how to utilize what you have to get what you want. Say that one more time. I'm going to teach you to utilize what you have to get what you want. Now, understand something, guys. If you don't know this, every one of you have 3 vacations. You choose one from each one of these locations. Every one of you have this. Now, if you're going to take them, great. Take them and post them. But most of you probably will never use them. You probably won't. You may use 1. You may use 2. But you're not going to use all 3. So I want to show you how to create momentum with your group. What we have been doing is we're giving away one 6-day, 5-night, 5-star resort hotel for free. I'll tell you, they're averaging 75 to 90 guests on a webinar, doing the webinar 4 times a day, every day. And so think about what you have. Every brand new person, every brand new person is utilizing one of their vacations as the host for that night. So what happens is right now we got a bunch of new people that signed up, and we're each day this person may be a host, the next day that person will be a host, which simply means that they're going to use their one of their trips as the giveaway. So let me show you how you do that, how you give that away. When you choose your vacation, these actually resorts belong to you. So let's just say that I ran 2 nights in a row. I gave away 2 vacations. And Miss Caroline Mallory out of Pennsylvania, and we had good friends, Mr. Troy Johnson out of Atlantic City, both won. So Troy is about to go to Puerto Vallarta. He's going in December for the holiday. So I simply logged on as me. I said, I'm taking my trip, one of my trips. I added Troy as one of my people traveling with me. So, and then what basically he got, so he's basically going to get, I'm not going, he's going to pay for his own, airfare and for his family and all that that's going. He's going to pay the resort tax, and he's going to choose to do the upgrade to all-inclusive. So I actually made it, so that's extra. But what I gave him was the 6-day, 5-night. But the day we gave him that trip we did a webinar. We had 38 guests on that webinar that evening, and people were excited about it. So let me tell you what happened. I had those 38 guests, 7 signed up that night, because what they saw was, even though they didn't win the free trip, they saw that they can get 3 trips, as you see on the screen right now, for $129 just for signing up. And that was the no-brainer. See, guys, don't try to, especially if you're brand new, don't try to explain all that we do. Don't try to explain the comp plan and the daily pay and leave that to your leader. Set your 3-way calls. I want you to sell the sizzle, but not the steak. So I keep it real simple. Listen, I can give you 1 trip at $99. Now, remember that. What is that trip? That's really your $99 portal. In addition to the trip, I'm going to give you a whole year of our travel portal, and plus $1,000 of shopping dollars. But that's just an added bonus. What I'm selling to my customers is a 6-day, 5-night, 5-star resort for less than $100. And with the holidays coming up, I'm telling you guys should be selling these like hotcakes. It's a great Christmas gift. It's just people want to get away for the holidays, and you can't beat the price. So, and what do you make? Remember, you're making $50 from your 3rd sale forward. You're making $50 whether you have anybody on your team or not. You don't even have to be a recruiter. You could just simply sell these annual packages or one 6-day, 5-night, 5-star resort for less than $100 and make $50 of that $100 all day long. You do 10 of them, you just made $500. And a friend's going to tell a friend who's going to tell a friend. And then you say, well, listen, you like this, you can't choose. Because I had one guy, he wanted to go to Vegas, and he wanted to do Spain, and he also was thinking about doing Mexico. I said, well, listen, you just answered your own question. For $129, you got the trifecta. Plus, by the way, you also get a position in the company. And as you share with other people, with your friends, you can earn money. We just keep it simple. And that's what my Latin brothers and sisters, that's what they're doing. They're keeping it so simple that they don't even realize they got travel agencies. That's just by the way. So this is the first part of it, of what I want to share with you. The second part, which I want to teach you, let me show you this real quick, is the fundraising part. And I just showed my buddy out of Louisiana how to put this together. Now, first of all, I want you to look at this. This can make you a ton of money. A ton of money. Write this down. Carnival Cruise Lines has a program, and the program is called Carnival Cruising for Charity. Now, two things has to happen here. If you want full commission, you need to be a certified travel agent, which means you got to get those 10 or 15, I forget how many trainings are done. Everything is done online. You do it online yourself. You call Carnival, you will get an assistant from Carnival that will assist you with this. You then call your religious organization, whether it be your church, whether it be your nonprofit, your fraternal or sorority, your boys or girls club, any 501c3 nonprofit or church can participate. Now, how does this work? So my buddy in Louisiana, my brother Greg, is so excited because he called Carnival a couple of days ago. Carnival's going to give you $35. That's what they're going to contribute. They're giving you $35 per person, which is $70 per cabin. That's what Carnival is going to contribute to the fundraising campaign. Now, the fundraising campaign can be whatever they want. It could be a building fund. It can be a prison ministry, a youth ministry, a scholarship fund. It could be something for the fraternity organization. They can have something special. It could be some can driving. We're in October where you got for the cancer drive. Or it could be anything you choose it to be. So here's how you sell it. You say, listen, how would you like to host a cruise, 7-day cruise, or it doesn't have to be 7, it could be a 5-day cruise. But it have to say, how would you like to host a cruise for your church or your nonprofit and raise funds at the same time? I'm going to say to raise at least $10,000. I guarantee you, when you say that to them, you will have their interest. You will have their 100% full attention. And you're going to say, and you're going to be able to raise this without buying any products. You're going to be able to raise this without having the bake sale, the chicken fund, the fish fries, where you buy too much of it and you don't sell enough of it, and you end up giving it all away and you make no money. As a matter of fact, you lose money. The church, the parishioners, the supporters, the members, the followers will basically have sun and fun. So here's how it works. They choose a destination. In this example, Carnival is going to give them a cost price to that organization. So in this example, Carnival gave them a price of $577. The organization marks up, because remember, guys, as travel agents, you can mark up the price of the tickets to make more commissions. You have that option. You can decrease it and take less commission and give your traveler a better deal. It could be a family member. You want to give them a sweet deal. You can decrease some of your commission and give them a sweet deal. But what I find is that when you're doing a donation or a charity, people will not scrutinize and start doing a bunch of price checking against other cruise lines, because they're not going for the cruise for that. They're going on the cruise to support this mission, or support this organization, or support this program, or that the company is doing this donation for. So whatever the cost is, it could be a 3-day cruise. Let's say the 3-day cruise is only $377. Whatever it is, the group is going to mark up the stateroom cost $65 per guest. And they're going to let the parishioner or the member or the follower know that because it is a donation, and because it is participating in a charity or some type of charity, it is a 100% taxable write-off to them this year, if they take the trip this year. or next year, whatever year they do take it. So that automatically relieves the traveler from thinking I paid too much money or why am I doing this? Because he or she is saying, hey, I'm supporting this cause. I'm going to spend this money, but I'm also going to get a 100% write-off. So now let's look at the numbers. So $65 plus $35 is $100. Or $200 per room because you got 2 guests in a room. If they do 50 rooms, guys, that's 10 grand. That's $10,000. That's 10 grand in your pocket or in their pockets. But if you are the agent, now listen to me closely, because there's always what's in it for me. So if you were the one that sold this, I was sharing this with my fraternity brother Gregory, who's putting this thing. He's doing one right now as we're speaking, and I shared with him. Whether you know anything about this, you can call Carnival. Carnival will assign somebody to you that will help you put it all together. And so will Pro Travel. So you just got to make sure that you got all your trainings done. You then call Carnival Cruise Lines. Carnival Cruise Line, you tell them what you're looking to do. You then communicate with the gatekeeper of the church or whatever program you're doing it for, and then you connect the two of them together. Carnival will help you sell that package on your behalf, and you will get the full commission. Further, let's look at what you make. So $642, in this example, $642 is what the guest is paying for a 7-day cruise. All inclusive, everything's included. Times 2 people per room, that's $1,200 and change. At 50 rooms, that's $64,000 paid to Carnival. That's gross receivables. Carnival is going to pay out 20% to Pro Travel, which is a total of $12,000. If you are the certified travel agent and you're at the top of the commission of 80%, now how do you get the 80%? That's when you've earned over $5,000 in commissions. Now you are at 80%. Some of you do one trip. You did one of these trips. You just now got bumped up to 80% because you have earned 10 grand. At 70%, you have earned over $9,000. If you're anything like me personally, I just don't have the time. I'm doing a million things. I don't have the time to call this one or that one, but I do have the time to pick up the phone, to call my liaison and have them call my church or my nonprofit or my fraternal organization and let them work everything out from beginning to end. I don't want to get no phone calls. Only thing I want to do is I want to introduce A to B and then see my way out of it. I just want one call. After the trip is over, I want my call because I got 25% commission coming to me, which in this case is about $3,000. That's what we call the peak and pass at a whole nother level. Guys, you're coming to the end of a year. Churches, 501c3s, nonprofits, boys and girls clubs, these organizations are looking to raise money, all of them. And you have something, you have the power of the tongue to share with them how they can get 10 grand. And I use 10 grand as an example. It can be, if they put 100 rooms, that's 20 grand. The numbers can be astronomical. It can be less or it can be more, depending upon how many people they get participating. But I'm gonna tell you, if you do this, it will change. Guys, understand something. This does not require a team. This requires one person, you. That's all. One person, just you. If you're not talking to nobody, just you. So this is what I wanted to share. I just wanted to share things that people get so stressed out about. I can't recruit. People are not listening. You know what? I guarantee you this. I guarantee you, if You made 9 grand on doing this one thing. Your whole conversation will change. And people, your friends, your family members, your non-believers will see it. And you're going to have a whole different perspective. Because you're going to have that I don't care what you say attitude. This is what I got. And they're going to see that you're moving forward with or without them. And trust me when I tell you, they're going to want to be a part of it. Guys, you never know. You never know who knows who. The Spanish group that came in, it's a buddy, we had a relationship from a year or so ago. We lost contact with each other, hit each other up on Facebook, talked for about 3 or 4 months. The people I don't know none of these people. He's got leaders, we got leaders flying in from all over the world I'll be meeting for the very first time, but the guy's literally putting 35 to 40 people a day in an opportunity. And here's the thing. That you're one person away from an explosion. And that one, and those that this whole Spanish group came in, the folks that was above that, they just picked up over $15,000 of volume in 60 days. And it got everybody, has everybody buzzing. And then now I'm working the other leg, and I got leaders now coming now because the goal is to match that 15,000 by the end of the year. So now you got everybody moving, everybody's excited. That's why I tell you, it's not who you know, it's who they know. But if it's just you right now, that's okay, because I guarantee you, all I want to do, I want to make sure that every one of you on this call, between now and Thanksgiving, puts $1,000 in your pocket without recruiting one person. And all I want you to do is tell family and friends, social media. I want you to when you go to your social media sites, if you look at some of my Facebook pages, my Instagram pages, Texas, I just simply say 6-day, 5-night, 5-star resort for less than $100. Learn how. And I give them the Zoom login. And then when we do our Zoom meeting, we start off by talking about this first. And then as you start doing your travel parties going into the holiday, as you sign up somebody, you have them do their grand opening, and you're saying to them, listen, we're going to take one of your trips and we're going to give it as a free giveaway. And we're going to do a flyer. We're going to say, let's just say it's Naja Riker. Naja just got started with us. Great. Naja, we're going to do a travel party. And then at your travel party, we're going to give away a free 6-day, 5-night, 5-star resort. Talking about attendance. You don't have to worry about begging somebody to come to your travel party when you're giving away a 6-day, 5-night, 5-star. And then you make sure you text them. You cut off the P2S Travel at the top, and you send them to all your guests. You send the screen I got on your screen right now. That's what you send to them. Choose one. Let them Google them. Let them go online like people do anyway and start searching these properties. These properties are beautiful. I've been to the one in Westgate. I've been to all the Westgate ones in Florida. I've been to one in Vegas. I've been to one in Williamsburg. I've been to 3 of the Mexico ones. I've never been to Thailand and Spain. It's on my bucket list. I will get there by sometime next year. Guys, if you have to have a choice, $99. There's no monthly fee. You pick one choice. Plus, we're going to give you a travel portal for a whole year that takes 40% off your hotels, cars, and cruises. And we're going to give you $1,000 shopping dollars. But that's just by the way. The caveat, $100 or $99 for 6-day, 5-night, 5-star resort. You eliminate all the questions. You do 10 of those, that's $500. You get 3 referrals from each one of them who wants the same exact thing. Some people are going to join it because they're going to want them on themselves. But let's just say they all give referrals. That's 30 referrals at $50. You do the math, guys. It's $1,500 on top of the original $5,000. That's $2,000 between now and Christmas. And you don't have nobody on your team. It is just you. I guarantee you this. I guarantee you this. Christmas will be a whole lot nicer for you, and you will not have a problem recruiting after you made a few $1,000s. Because your whole personality is going to change. Your whole mantra is going to change. Your whole swagger is going to change. And people are going to be around you, not running away from you. So I hope this information has been helpful. I did record this. Remember, guys, you have Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday nights of webinars. Company does a webinar at 9 o'clock. We host ones at 8 o'clock as a team. And if you get with different leaders, I mean, we're doing 2 and 3 webinars a day now, and we're doing them for individuals. And we're using, as a person comes on, we're using these webinars for their group by giving away a free night. And instead of having 2 people and 5 people on, now you're having 30 and 40 people on. Guests, not partners. Guys, that's a game changer. That's a game changer. So I want to thank you guys for plugging in.